What was the process? Can you take me through the journey of creating this video start to finish?
This was completely a filler video. I scripted it in an hour, if that, and then I just turned my camera on and recorded it, and I recorded it in 20 minutes and edited it the same day. It was just a video to get out there, and I wanted to talk about camera gear in a way that wasn't trying to sell it. I find when a video is done, when it's out there, when you can see the performance of it, it's very easy to pick apart why it's done, how it's done. It's very difficult to do that in advance. Unintentionally, my title massively tapped into people's psychology. It made them think that there was something that they weren't aware of. Like, what is it? What's the secret? That's where it takes your brain to straight away. Mm-hmm. And it was also very broad. So a lot of my videos are geared more towards sort of outdoorsy landscape type photographers. This, however, could apply to any kind of photographer, anyone with any kind of interest in cameras at all. So it was a really sort of wide market for it, I think. And yeah, just looking back on it now, it is just because of that psychological element to it, it just seems like it is insanely clickable. And I know quite a lot of photographers who have YouTube channels. These people have got 500,000 subscribers, and they're messaging me saying, I've never seen a video grow like this before.
How did this make you feel when you saw that graph, or when you realized, oh my gosh, that many people are watching this video?
I described the whole thing as being a little bit overwhelming, and I wasn't really sure what to do with it because it was just beyond any expectation I had. And suddenly you are quite aware how many people can see a video of yours. And that's slightly scary, I'd say.
Why did you say that?
I think anyone that puts videos of themselves on YouTube wants people to watch them. Anyone that says otherwise, in my opinion, isn't telling the truth, because why else would you do that? If it was just to make videos, you just wouldn't put them anywhere. You just make them and leave them. And I'm kind of on the edge of introversion and extroversion, I'd say. So I think that introverted side of me was really triggered when this happened. Just like, what have you done this for? Why have you brought all this attention to yourself? And I think that then kicked in the slight feelings of like imposter syndrome that I mentioned earlier. I'm completely self-taught. I've never been to photography school. I've never been to film school. And I think I came to this quite late. I'm 41 now. I didn't start working full-time as a photographer till I was 33. And before that, I had a completely different career. So I think that has sort of impacted my, I'd say, probably confidence and self-esteem slightly as far as my skill set goes. But all of a sudden, I'm thinking 250,000 people are wanting my opinion on something to do with photography.
Then did this experience change the videos that you made after that? Did you let this influence it in any kind of way?
It's a good question. I've tried not to. I mean, it's very tempting when you make a video like this to try and make another one similar. Despite the overwhelm and everything else, it is quite nice to see that happen and to reap the rewards from that as well. So there's the obvious boost in ad revenue from it. There's a boost in affiliate revenue from it as well. If I just go back and solely concentrate on the videos I've got in my head that maybe don't go as far as that or won't go as far as that, then am I potentially passing that up? And I think that's just a struggle that's just going to go on inside me for some time, to be honest. It's a difficult one. But I think as long as I'm happy with what I'm putting out, and as long as I believe in it, that's the only thing that matters, I think. I wrangled for some time about, does this change the trajectory of what I create? And eventually got to the answer of no, it doesn't.
If you want more of this, our conversations are available as full audio podcasts. And in the Orbit newsletter, you get even more inspiring insights from all kinds of creators. But now it's time to create.